I am Luciana Hartwin. Welcome to the Lilith Verse. As always, if you find value here, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. There are stories that sit in the shadows of time, whispered by the wind, hidden in the folds of forgotten pages. Tales of beings both wondrous and terrifying, who once walked the earth in a time when gods mingled with mortals. Among these, none are as enigmatic as the Nephilim. Giants, they were called, titans of flesh and bone, children of heaven and earth. Their story begins in the book of Genesis, but it is in the apocryphal texts where their tale unfurls in vivid detail. The Watchers, angels sent to guide humanity, looked down upon the daughters of men and found them beautiful. They descended, defying divine order, and took them as wives. From this forbidden union, the Nephilim were born. But who were they, truly? Were they simply the offspring of celestial beings and mortals? Or was there something more to their genesis? Some whisper of another figure, a shadowy mother whose name carries both reverence and dread. Lilith. Lilith, the first woman, some say. Adam's equal, others claim. A being crafted from the same earth as Adam. Yet she was not one to bow to him or any other. In the earliest stories, she is portrayed as a figure of fierce independence, a woman who refused to submit, even when commanded by the Creator. Her rejection of Eden's confines marked her as an outcast, and so she left, choosing exile over subjugation. But where did she go? Some legends say she ventured into the wilderness, a place where primal forces reigned. There she transformed, no longer merely human, but something more. A demon to some, a goddess to others. Lilith became a symbol of power unbound by divine or mortal laws. She is described in ancient texts as a mother of monsters, birthing beings that defy the natural order. Succubi, incubi, and creatures of the night are said to trace their lineage to her. Her story, however, is not confined to demonology. In some traditions, she is revered as a deity of fertility, wisdom, and protection. The Sumerians knew her as Lilitu, a wind spirit associated with storms and the wild forces of nature. Her multiplicity is striking. She is both nurturer and destroyer, feared and venerated, a paradox in human form. Could she then have been connected to the Nephilim, the Watchers, celestial beings who defied their heavenly station, share a kinship with Lilith and their rebellion? Like her, they chose desire over duty, forging unions that created something neither divine nor mortal. It is tempting to see Lilith as their counterpart, perhaps even their inspiration. Did she walk among them as equal? Or did her defiance echo through their deeds? Her tale is a tapestry of rebellion, power, and mystery. Could she have been the dark mother who shaped their destiny? The Watchers. They were not ordinary angels. These celestial beings, also called the Grigori, were sent to watch over humanity, to guide and protect. But in their vigil, they became enamored by the world below. The Book of Enoch speaks of their leader, who, along with 200 others, made a fateful pact. They descended to earth, forsaking their divine posts, and bound themselves to a rebellion against the natural order. The Watchers were captivated by the beauty of human women, and their desire they took them as wives, and taught humanity forbidden knowledge, the secrets of heaven and earth, metallurgy, weaponry, sorcery, and even the movements of the stars. The gift of the Watchers elevated humanity, but also doomed it. For their children, the Nephilim, were creatures of immense power and size, disrupting the balance of creation. And the Watchers paid a heavy price for their defiance. According to legend, they were cast into a shadowy abyss, a prison deep within the earth, awaiting a final judgment. Their legacy, however, did not vanish with their fall. The Nephilim roamed the earth, giants among men, and the echoes of the Watchers' forbidden acts can be traced in myths and stories across cultures. The Watchers fell, drawn by their desires. Lilith, too, defied divine order. Both tales echo a rebellion against the celestial order. It is said that Lilith bore children of her own, hybrids of spirit and flesh. Could the Nephilim also be her progeny? Or was her role something more subtle, more profound? Perhaps Lilith's connection to the Nephilim lies not in blood, but in spirit. The Nephilim, like her, were beings caught between worlds, neither fully divine nor entirely mortal. Both bore the weight of their otherness, their existence a challenge to the established order. And then came the flood, a deluge sent to cleanse the world of their presence. The Nephilim were swept away, their mighty forms lost beneath the waters. Or so the stories say, but water does not drown whispers, and myths have a way of clinging to the edges of reality. Archaeologists and scholars have uncovered hints, faint echoes of these giants. Stories from cultures around the globe speak of immense beings, from the Anakim of Canaan to the frost giants of Norse myth. Native American legends tell of towering figures who roamed the land, while ancient Greek myths immortalize the Titans as primordial forces of nature. Even the myths of India, with their asuras and devas, spoke of those whose grandeur defied comprehension. Could these tales point to survivors of the Nephilim? Or are they simply echoes of a shared human imagination? Perhaps these accounts hint at a deeper truth, a fragmented memory of something extraordinary. And what if the Nephilim's legacy persisted, not as physical giants, but within the human gene pool? Some believe their traits, their strength, their intelligence may linger in humanity. Could the mythic heroes of old, from Gilgamesh to Hercules, carry traces of this lineage? Others whisper of secret bloodlines preserved by societies cloaked in mystery and power. Conspiracy theories speak of elite families guarding their heritage, their influence stretching across generations, shaping history from the shadows. What if the Nephilim exist not in the towering figures of the past, but in the extraordinary individuals among us, those whose strength, intellect, or charisma seem to transcend the ordinary? Are they remnants of an ancient legacy, walking unnoticed among us, carrying the spark of the divine and the earthly within their veins? What do we make of these connections? Are they fragments of truth buried in myth, or myths born from fragments of truth? Perhaps it is both, For in the space between history and legend lies the realm of the Nephilim. And what of Lilith? Was she the mother of giants, or simply their kindred spirit? A figure who, like the Nephilim, defied the heavens and shaped her own fate. Perhaps her legacy is not in the bloodlines of giants, but in the enduring question of what it means to rebel, to exist between worlds. If you found value here, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. I am Luciana Hartwin. Thank you for joining me today here in the Lilith Verse.